Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwahn, and today we are checking out Viewfinder. Now, you've probably seen Viewfinder somewhere before, because this game is wild, okay? It takes a very unique idea and manages to turn it into reality through some black magic witchery of programming. And you'll see what I mean in just a moment. And, oh god, I don't know how much to expect from this game in terms of, like, how long it will be, but I don't think it's about the length. I think it is about the proof of concept of what you can achieve with modern video game design, because seeing this, I can't imagine trying to do this in general, let alone before we had modern tools. So, let's begin. You take pictures, and the pictures become part of the world. And you can take your own pictures, and they become part of the world. Or you can find pictures, and they become part of the world. Like, it's so cool. Kitty! It's your own little Cheshire. Like, seriously, how freaking cool is that, man? I don't know what that was about. That was a little bit concerning. I'm a little nervous for whatever that was. Do you remember those Viewfinder toys? I totally do. I had one that looked exactly like that. It was red, and you took the little discs that had little, like, pieces of film in them, and you put them in, you looked through it, and and you got to see, like, different little pictures. Totally had one, and I always wanted more little discs, and we didn't even know where we got the one that we had. My mom was like, I know you want more discs, but I don't even know how old that thing is. I don't know where we got it. And I'm like, it's cool though. Like, they were so neat. It was like a really cool kaleidoscope. Cause like, I've always been like, I've like looked at kaleidoscopes and been like, oh, that's neat. But like the Viewfinders, you're like, this is cool. Yeah, 100%. All right, this is the actual gameplay trailer. Kitty. All right, so if we take a picture of the floor, and then if we put the floor there, ta-da.
It's been a while since someone's wandered around this place. And wanderers are always welcome.
Like, seriously, what does the tech on the backside of this game look like?
I've been meaning to ask. What brought you here?
Fever dream material? No kidding.
The founders left plenty of records of their work here. In case they were to ever come back.
No bully. No, don't bully. Oh.
I must admit, I'm surprised you made it this far. It's quite exciting.
That's so cool. So cool. This game didn't used to be called Viewfinder. I think it used to not have a name, because I remember seeing like short little clips of it in its conceptual stages on Twitter, and even then just being blown away by it, right? Like, you can do really impressive things in video games. Like, Final Fantasy 16 is beautiful and stunning, but a lot of things that Final Fantasy 16 does is not new or innovative. It is just a very beautiful and masterfully crafted version of things that other games are doing. Where it's like, it's like, oh yeah, you see like the blood of like Bayonetta and Devil May Cry and Dark Souls and stuff in there, and they've been turned into this new game. Whereas, and you're like, oh yeah, you just program the attack, and then, just got a hit that does X number of damage. But like, the way that this has to be programmed in order for it to dynamically change the world around and for you to be able to take parts of the world and put them in other places hurts my brain to think about on the conceptual backside of this thing. You remember seeing it at Game Show or E3? Yeah, there was just a small snippet of it a long time ago, but I don't even think it had a name yet, so it was really hard to find some of that old footage, so that's all right. This is the demo and release date announcement.
Closer to solving an impossible question, right?
See all the different types of art too? Like whether it's like, you know, computer generated looking stuff or like childlike drawings or whatever. Like
it's quite exciting.
Sketch work and stuff. Like it's so cool. It's so cool. So yeah, that's Viewfinder, everybody. It is available on Steam and PlayStation 5. I'm not sure immediately what else. It doesn't have a price tag yet either. But man, is it just super neat. What did I just open? I'm not going to worry about that right now. Yeah, and you know, it also makes me wonder, like, now that this game exists, kind of talking about like how Final Fantasy 16 is just a really good version of a few other games smashed together, right? It makes me wonder with like this game, what could we potentially see next? Like the closest thing that I can kind of imagine with this game that existed before it is kind of like the more recent Ratchet and Clank game where you're able to like use the portals to like pull yourself or enemies or projectiles like through. But that's just taking a level and essentially kind of like squeezing it into another level with the way the portals move around and stuff, right? You're not dynamically changing things. You're not able to like create levels in your own way by just taking a snapshot of a hallway and then placing that hallway somewhere else, right? And in order for that to do that, you also have to have it programmed so you can remove the part of the level where the hallway is now, and that's crazy to me. I'm not a game developer, clearly. I've never programmed anything in my life that wasn't like a Lego car, and that was somebody helping me, okay? So maybe I'm being overly impressed by something that's maybe not that difficult, but what I'm looking at looks difficult. Hello, Ellie, how are you? Yeah, so Viewfinder, very cool. It's going to be available July 18th, which is in like 2 days. It's in a day. It's tomorrow. So depending on where you're at in the world, it might even already be available now because time zones are weird like that. Subliminal was amazing like that as well. Yeah, there's some of these games that just do crazy things that I think if other people can figure out a way to utilize that idea, now that it's like been proved that you can do it, we can get even cooler and crazier games, right? So yeah, Viewfinder. Let me know what your thoughts are. Put them down in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If you can't tell, I like to talk, and I'd love to talk some more if you want to talk with me. And good places to do so are Discord and Twitter. I am also now on Threads and Blue Sky. So take your pick, hit me up, and let's have a conversation, much like the conversation we've been having with chat, because this video was recorded live on stream, and I would love to see you there. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you want to catch future videos, please subscribe to the channel. If you do go watch one of the other videos on the channel, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy.